Everyone, today we're going to discuss the muscle of the necks. Okay, neck muscle. Neck muscle we have divided into 5 groups. Okay, which 5 groups? Now I will going to tell you. First group we have superficial group of muscle. Superficial group. Then we have hide muscles, which covering the maintaining the hide bone in the one place. Hide. There here we have two group muscle. Suprahide and infrahide muscle. Okay. Third we have lateral. Fourth one, or you can say here because it's divided into two, this means is 3. Okay. In fourth, lateral group. And fifth one we have the deep group of muscle of neck. Okay, deep group muscle of neck. But first type we have superficial group of muscle. We will going to discuss the superficial group of muscle. Okay, first superficial group of muscle. Superficial group of muscle, or you can say the other name is craniothoracic muscles also. Okay, the second name. Which muscle we have here? We have 3 muscles. First one we have platysma. Second we have trapezius. And third we have sternocleidomastoid. Muscle. Okay, muscles. These are the 3 muscles which take part in the superficial group muscle of the neck. Okay, now I will show which muscle from where to where. Okay, this is a neck. This is a mandible or skull. Okay, facial. Then we have, this is the first rib, this is the second rib, this one, and this is the clavicle, and this is the manubrium, and this is the sternum. Okay, just for your memorization, if you remember the bones in osteology, okay, is very easily to memorize the origination and insertion of the superficial group of muscle of the neck. Okay, these are the muscle. Now we will go into each muscle origin and insertion. First we have platysma muscle. Okay, origin and insertion. Okay, first we are talking about the platysma muscle. This is the platysma muscle. Okay, the origination like that. Okay, this is the platysma muscle. Here, from here, this is the platysma muscle. This is the platysma muscle. Okay, this is the platysma muscle. Okay, this is the first muscle, and this covering the origination from where, if you remember when we discussed the thoracic muscle, we have superficial group of muscle. We have names pectoral muscle major and pectoral minor muscle, and here is the hand, the upper limb area, here the deltoid area means here from deltoid area also the origination. It means its origination of platysma muscle from pectoral and here which fascia we have here, upper limb area is a deltoid fascia. It means the platysma muscle origination from pectoral and deltoid fascia and inserted into where? Inserted here, base of the mandible, mandible bone. Second, plus here we have inner lip, lower lip, you can say lower lip, and here also the area is mouth. lower mouth area. Okay, these are the origination and insertion of this muscle. Okay, origin from where? Pectoral and deltoid fascia. And you know where the pectoral and deltoid. Pectoral we discussed the front, we have chest muscle, and pectoral fascia is covering the pectoral major muscle. This fascia, from this fascia, origination of the platysma muscle, and deltoid fascia also, which covering the deltoid muscle. Okay, this origination of platysma muscle and inserted where? The base of the mandible bone. This is in the facial skull, we have mandible bone and lower lip. Okay, these are the origination and insertion of this muscle, platysma muscle. Then we have second muscle. If you remember the second muscle, we already discussed in the back muscles. Okay, the back superficial group of back muscle, when we discuss, we have the first muscle, trapezius muscle, and he also take part in the neck region. Okay, in superficial one, trapezius muscle from the back side, superficial, trapezius. And trapezius, you know, we have three part. If you I will show you trapezius muscle like here. This is a trapezius muscle. This is trapezius muscle. Okay, this is trapezius muscle from the back side. This is a vertebral column. This is the upper limb area, where the upper limb, hand, okay, shoulder area, and this is here the scapula. Okay, now, and this is the skull here. This is the skull area. If you will talk, this is the skull. Now this is three parts here. This is the upper part, this is the middle part, and this is the lower part. If you can say, this is superior part, middle part, and inferior part. Now first, if we will talk about origin and insertion. This for memorization, because we already discussed in the one topic in the back muscle. Origin from where? Superior nochal line plus nochal ligaments and external occipital protuberance. Okay, and inserted where? First part. If you inserted from where? Here. Okay, this is this we talk about only the first part. Okay, the first superior part. Then this superior part inserted to where? If you remember the acromial end of the clavicle here, you know, this is the sternal end and here is acromial end. This is inserted here. Means insertion acromial end of clavicle and plus acromion process of scapula. Acromion process of scapula. Okay, these are the first superior part origination. Okay, superior part origination and insertion of the trapezius muscle. Now we will talk about the middle part origination and insertion. If we will talk about the middle part origination, insertion, this is okay. Middle part origin and insertion. Middle part from C1 to C7. Okay, and we will talk also about here the plus inferior part. Okay, inferior part also from C1 to C7 and C1 and C7 also from superior part. Then we have from C7 to T4 is the middle part, and from T4 to T12 we have the inferior part. Okay, now you can say all from, if you get all cervical plus all thoracic vertebra. Okay, this origination, and then insertion into the same acromial end of what? Clavicle, then plus acromion process of what? Scapula, and plus spine of scapula. If we will add here the superior nochal line, nochal ligaments, and external occipital protuberance, it means this is the whole origination and insertion of trapezius muscle. Okay, then the third muscle we have in the superficial group of muscle of neck, The third muscle we have sternocleidomastoid muscle. Sternocleidomastoid muscle. Sternocleidomastoid muscle. Every answer in the muscle name. Okay, sternocleido. Sternum means sternum, cleido means clavicle, mastoid means mastoid process of the temporal bone. Okay. Now, if I will show you here, this is the platysma muscle discussed. Now, this side I will show you sternocleidomastoid. And sternocleidomastoid we have two. One is the anterior sternocleidomastoid muscle, then we have posterior cleidomastoid muscle. Sternocleidomastoid here, this is cleidomastoid muscle. This is the sternum. Okay, this is the sternum and this is the clavicle. Okay, this is sternocleidomastoid muscle. Okay, one is back interior and one here posterior. This is the sternocleidomastoid muscle. Okay, sternocleidomastoid muscle. Okay, origination and insertion. Origin and insertion. Okay, now origin, if you will talk origin from the sternum, because I told you this is sternum plus cleido, means sternum plus clavicle is the origination, and insertion where? Insertion here into the mastoid process of what? Mastoid process of what? Temporal bone. Temporal bone. Okay, these are the origination, insertion of sternocleidomastoid muscle, and these three muscle we discuss the superficial group muscle of the neck. Okay, first muscle we discussed the platysma muscle, which we have origination from the pectoral and deltoid fascia and insert into the mandibular base of the mandible and lower lip and lower mouth. Okay, then second muscle, trapezius muscle, is also the group muscle of the back, superficial group muscle of back, and also the take part in the superficial group of neck. Trapezius muscle origination from knuckle ligaments, local superior knuckle line, and all cervical and thoracic vertebra, and inserted into the acromial end of clavicle here, and acromial process of the scapula. You know, if you remember the scapula, we have acromial process and coropid process, and then the spine of scapula. Okay, from the back. Then we have the sternocleidomastoid muscle. We have interior and posterior cleidomastoid muscle. Okay, one is in front anterior, and then the back, in the back side we have posterior. Okay, this origination sternocleidomastoid is sternum means from the sternum, cleido means from the clavicle, and mastoid means the mastoid process of the temporal bone. These are the three muscle which we discussed: origination and insertion of the superficial group, and function of this muscle, which this muscle when function help in the lateral rotation, uni and bilateral rotation of the neck. Okay, the neck, and this muscle help into the extension and and flexation of the neck. Okay, thank you.